let's look for Agbeko. I don't know him that personally. You know, we haven't met personally even more than 5 times. But I think that let's look for Agbeko.
What do you want right now?
I need a rehab,
Okay.
and then after rehab, a place to stay.
You don't have a place to stay.
I'm homeless.
So where? You are homeless.
Yes.
So how do you sleep?
I sleep everywhere.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow. So all this while, you mean when you were doing music, you never had friends?
Our friends.
Musician Edem, formerly Ayigbe Edem, is looking for Agbeko to assist him recover. So we may massage West. And for Agbeko of Ototome fame, one of the biggest songs in the history of Ghana, Adani JUNKIE. Now, in series of interviews before the recent one with Andy Dusty, Andy also announced his readiness to assist him to recover. Ochemu say addiction to drugs, he is ready to change. Ochemu say oba and introduce to drugs.
We all know Agbeko to be a musician, a fine rapper, right? All of a sudden, what? You end up on the streets? Don't cry. How did that happen?
It's true. A female friend I met performing a show at Oxford Street. That was MTN Ariba show. After the show, I met a female friend.
So she became your girlfriend?
She became my girlfriend.
And this girlfriend introduced you to it?
Yes, exactly. And she wasn't from here. She was actually staying, living in the UK. And then because of drugs, her father brought her down to change, and it became worse. You see here, excuse me to say, the junkie life be way kind of dirty. So, and then she was sent back.
So Agbeko, with all the talent he possesses, still Senior Kasa, you could tell, say he is not done with life yet. He has a lot to offer. Many people started calling on people, musicians, to come to his aid. As the musicians, Agbeko himself stated, say they were friends.
When you were doing music, you never had friends?
Our friends.
Who were your musician friends?
Musician friends. Interesting. I don't know whether I should call that friends, but looking at me now and them now, if it's worth to call them friends, like, you understand me? So
I don't mind.
like I you know, I was good with Pono. I was good with Sak. I ever lived with Kwao. You know what I mean? I ever lived with Kwao. For Kwao, I met him a couple of times.
In the midst of all this, Edem happens to be one of the musicians. People were mounting pressure on him. Now, myself, meaning Edem, I have a convo before on Agbeko. Now, or explain it to me. Say there is this misconception out there. I don't know whether it was created by Agbeko and then a fan base. Say or sell it out Agbeko. I asked him that question. personally as well. Menene Kasai one-on-one together with his team, just for him to clarify that for me. Now, it happened a few weeks before, say Agbeko Eba out. So Edem explained, say, look, Agbeko is not his friend. He has not met him more than 5 times. The misconception said Oselene out and took his place at Hammer of the Last Two's place is untrue and baseless. You know, anytime he will meet Agbeko, within that 5 times, no, it is either he is assisting Agbeko to collect kakra, or he has a show and then he will just say, Agbeko, come and pass through. That was during the peak of their careers. Apart from that, they have no personal relationship as friends, family, or whatsoever. So, taking a time when I had, for almost 3 hours, we were talking around the beach, around Teshi Nungwa, closer to the beach side Honum. So I understood and had first-hand information. So according to Edem in this new video, Edem is saying, say, look, he is looking for Agbeko. He has some 1 or 2 things to also offer to aid him recover from his addiction. Ebeye probably supporting him to attend a rehab, and also, you know, after rehab, some 1 or 2 will bet me aye. So Edem also stated in that particular video, say he doesn't really know him personally. They haven't met more than 5 times. A honum and a lot of people seem not to understand. Omo presse ne neck.
Let's look for Agbeko. I think I've seen a couple of interviews. I don't know him that personally. You know, we haven't met personally even more than 5 times. But I think that let's look for Agbeko. I have a few things that I think I want to do to just contribute to his well-being. So let's look for Agbeko. And somebody tell Nate the barber.
So that was Edem. I mean, Edem had to state that, and I support that, because I believed whatsoever misconception now is surrounding Edem and Agbeko, especially if you played around Ketu South. I'm talking about Flau, Denu, you know, Agbozume, Kleko, you know, those towns. If you really rode there, and Anglogan, Keta side, this is a popular notion against Edem. Say, or sabotage Agbeko, sold him out, you know, just took his shine. Some people even stated, or the story out there 100%, and they say it was Agbeko who introduced Edem to Hammer of the Last Two. So, you know, this misconception has been there for a very long time. And I believed until, say, I had access to speak with Edem and ask him to clarify that off the camera. So a lot of people are applauding Edem, including myself. Say, why are there? We hope, say, he would find Agbeko. If already, as promised by Andy Dusty, he is under treatment, I believe and hope, say, Edem would also add his quota to the recovery of our very good brother. So to those of us who couldn't watch that video, that interview, the interesting moment where Agbeko spoke about how he ended up being an addict and eventually becoming, sorry to say, a junkie. Vimbas TV so. And watch a video where don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
For me, I just like it when truths are told. He says we can check in today. Agbeko, are you ready?
Ready. Yes, but some stuffs might be too hot for radio. Yes, I am ready. You know, but I'd like us to maybe talk
Off air.
Yes, exactly.
If
choosing is a good place.
If going there will be, do you think it's going to be a challenge?
Maybe not. That's why some things I'd like to tell you might be too hot for radio. So,
Well, really?
So, yes.
Okay. Do you? Before we
No.
go, time is almost up. We have to go. you've admitted that yes, you got into this stuff because of meeting a girlfriend, right? Someone also whispered to me that you had mentioned it somewhere that is spiritual, and what do you believe in that?
Yes, I believe in spiritual, of course.
In your case?
In my case, yes, but I am trying. I am trying to psych myself not to for it to eat into
you up,
me.
right?
Vimbaz TV.